So, Jason, we're having a bit of a catch-up this season. We've got a new feature. We're going to get the captains involved. And we've got you up now, second team captain. It didn't quite go to plan away at Armitage Bridge. What were your thoughts then of the game? We lost by a couple of wickets, didn't we? Three wickets, yeah. So what were the conditions like, batting and stuff? A bit of a tough thing.
Yeah, so, I wouldn't have tossed him anyway. So, I thought, personally, it was okay to bat on. But, it was one of those where you get those things, and it's like, the first game of the season, I expected the top order to struggle. Do you know what I mean? Trying to get used to April decks.
Yeah.
And it was tough. It was tough. We tried, and then... But at the end of the day, it's one of those things like you need to understand that people have been netting all winter.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things like it's hard to get used to it for a next when you're netting.
Yeah.
So but at the end of the day, Jamie, look, we recovered, and I feel like it was one of those things where we did. It was a hard start. Okay, and it will always be a hard start, but at the end of the day, we dug in. A few of the lads dug in. Yeah. Callum, I'll give Callum a special shout out. He dug in.
Yeah, Callum. That's Callum Sykes who.
Callum Sykes.
He turned it around, didn't he? I think.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
We were 46 for 6 when Callum came in, and
exactly.
And now he's 51 or 38. Yeah. What was his innings like then?
To be honest, it was with Callum Sykes. It's one of those things where, he's either hits it or he doesn't. So, and quite luckily, he come off, and this week he came off very well. Do you know what I mean? So, he come off, he hit a few runs, and it kept us in the game. If it weren't for him, then we wouldn't have really had much of a chance. But so with him scoring those runs, really, we had a fight. I suppose you can say 135. We had a score to defend.
Yeah, your brother Max came in there batting at 9, got 24, knocked out. That was a pretty decent knock as well, wasn't it? Quite important as well. Yeah, I don't want to blow too much smoke on my brother, but it's one of those things, isn't it? You never want to give a relative too much credit, but Well, that's
he come in. He showed me how to run singles. I come in 19 off 70 balls. So and then my brother came in and he showed me how to run singles. So really, it's one of those things. Yeah, it's one of those things. You learn from people. I think what's good is from what the team we've got at the minute. I'm learning from everyone. I'm a new captain.
Yeah, you are.
So I'm learning. And I learned that this season you need to feel like in the middle order. If the top order don't perform, us in the middle order, we've got to run those singles. We've got to take those singles, and I feel like that's something that I struggle with. I'll take accountability for it. That's something that we struggled with this game. And I feel like if we'd have got to 150, 170, then with the score, we took it to the last over. So
yeah, you did. You did really well. So on to the second innings then. You've got a couple of good slow bowlers with Gary Pem and Will Potts.
Yeah.
But they were out of overs as well, weren't they? So you were just sort of a bit stretched, weren't you? And a smart and a fairly modest target. So yeah.
Just one word to say about Gary Pemberton is Gary Pemberton. He bowls the tightest lines, and it really, really assisted the innings. Without Gary Pemberton bowling, we'd have really struggled. He knows how to bowl. He knows how to bowl on the dot, every ball. And I feel like, especially in second team cricket, that is such a beneficiary to the team because he really knows just how to tie 12 overs down.
He could teach you all a lesson or two on that, can't he? On that,
exactly.
Little mention for George Partridge there. Open the ball.
No, exactly. Yeah, I'll come on to George. I'll come on to George Partridge.
Yeah. He's he only went for 2 and over, didn't he, in his 10 over spell? So, how did he bowl? What was his?
George Partridge as well. He's a pace bowler, and usually a pace bowler as well, especially at his age, you would expect.
Yeah.
You would expect to spray it at it, but no. He bowled fantastically tight. Gary and George from that end, they held it together all night, and that was really what we wanted because when you're defending such a small total, I mean, you're always gonna struggle.
Yeah.
And you need people to hold up an end. And George and Gary, all praise to them. They held up an end. And I mean, that's all you can ask for, really, to be honest. I mean, well, I'm not going to take any credit away from Will Potts, who bowled very well. Do you know what I mean? I mean, Will Potts, he bowled very well. I mean, again, a few times the bowlers took him on, but I think in the middle overs, especially when Gaz and Will was bowling through, Will Potts bowled very well, and Gaz bowled very well, and it helped us take it to the end.
Yeah,
I feel like Will Potts deserves special mention because I mean I think he didn't get enough credit. I mean Gaz Pemberton, fair enough, he really bowled very, very tight lines, and I think especially with Gaz Pemberton's experience, that's really what we needed. We've got a very young side.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll talk. We've talked enough about that. The last weekend's game coming up this weekend. We're at home now, so we've got Honley at home.
Yes.
You've experienced them last season. They'll be a tough team to play, won't they?
Yes, I mean we've played Honley multiple times, and it's always been a tough game. I mean, I think from what I can recall, we put about 260 on them, 270 on them against last year.
Yeah.
And it become a very close game, so I mean it's going to have to be a high-scoring game for us to be contested with them. I mean they've got a good lineup.
Yeah, a few young lads in there as well, aren't there? Some good talented youngsters. So
exactly.
Yeah. Well, I wish you all the best because I'll be down there on Saturday, so I'll get to see you then. And I think it's a good time to say enjoy your night, and we'll catch up again next week.
Beautiful, Jamie. Enjoy your night, mate. I'll see you on Saturday.
All right, pal.
Thank you very much. See you later.
All right, buddy. See you later.